Camera's over here. Camera's over here. Not over here. Over here. Excuse me. What's up, folks? Oh, my Maria. If I knew what to do with my hair when I had hair, if I knew that I should grow along and put it on a bun, in a bun right here, if I knew that, I'd have all kinds of girls probably. All kinds of girls. I'll tell you the truth. I'm glad when I started to thin out and decided to shave my head. Like, I'm glad that happened. I was relieved because I had so much thick ass black hair that I never knew what to do with it. Just see some of these ridiculous pictures of me from junior high. Trying to be all 80s with my hair. Ooh, it's warm in here. Anyways, got a late start today, but I'll be alright. What am I in a hurry? What am I in a hurry for? So, actually the thing I wanted to talk about was I'm doing the read-through of the whore Marisol Rivera, and I haven't read this book or looked at it in months. It's kind of unintentional, but I did what Stephen King suggests, and I put it away and worked on other stuff and came back to it. And in coming back to it, it's like I'm reading somebody else's work. It's like I didn't read it, or I didn't write it. Like I'm reading somebody else's book. That being said, I gotta say, it's pretty good. It's good. I have a little conflict that takes place in there, and the romance is there, and I talk about how there's these, every now and then there's these, I read these poetic lines that are so beautiful, like I have to stop and reflect, and I have to say, well, I read one of those yesterday, and it's my own book, and I read it, and I was like, I did one of these. Like, people who were looking at me thought I was being weird. And if I try to explain it to them, like, oh, no, you don't understand. I just read this really cool line in this book that I wrote. So, anyways, it's good. It's good. I met a guy who I was talking about the book, and he wants to proofread. He wants me to hire him to proofread Marisol, which I may do. The thing is he's finding stuff in Los Chocolates, which is published already. So he's like, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go back, because he bought my book from the bookstore here in Boulder. He bought it and has been reading it, says he enjoyed it, but he's finding things, and I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, I've had people read it for the purpose of, and point things out, intentionally point things out to me that they found wrong. And you're saying you're finding more stuff? He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know, I just see them. I'm like, all right. He goes, so he said he started over again, and he's proofreading it by hand and making annotations. I guess he's doing this out of pure enjoyment and just to help me. Well, if I take a look at this, if he's picking things out that people have already read and already pointed, people have already read the book and pointed stuff out to me. And if he can find stuff within that, then this might be my man. Creatively, I don't know what kind of suggestions he can make, but as far as grammar, I think he may be on point. Anyways, after I do a few read-throughs, I'm going to hand it over to this guy, and Marisol Rivera will be ready to go. I just don't have to be in a hurry. I just got to take my time. There's no hurry, man. There's no hurry. Just take your time. I'm about to go to the Safeway. I'm out of water, and I need my bubble water. I'm about to go to the Safeway, and this Safeway is like the most depressed boy I've ever seen. He's so that'd be all. You want paper or plastic? Or actually, they don't even ask in Boulder. They ask you if do you want a bag, because they have to charge you 10 cents. It's like a bag. I'm like, you doing all right, man? Yeah, man, it's having a bad day. This dude's having a bad day every day. Every day I see this cat. You're going the wrong way, stupid. I tell you, I've been in the military, or I was in the military for a long time. I traveled a lot. And there's always people from different places. There's always people. I mean, you're in the military. There's always somebody from somewhere. Everybody's traveling. And I always hear people say, man, these people don't know how to drive. Because the people from where they live know how to drive. The people from where they're at, they don't know how to drive. So they're always complaining, man, these people don't know how to drive. These people don't. Man, around here, these are the worst drivers I ever. I'm like, whatever. Everybody says that. Every place they ever go, they always say that. Wherever they're at, that's not their home. That's where the worst drivers in the world are. I've been all around the world. I mean, I haven't been to as many places countries as some people. But I've been to a lot of places in the United States, places in the world, driving, riding in traffic, all kinds of good stuff. And I have to say that the worst drivers in the world. So here I am. It's the first time in my life I'm going to say this. I've hated hearing people say it throughout my entire life, but it's the first time in my life I'm going to say it. The worst drivers in the world live here in Boulder, Colorado. That's it. I said it. Fucking terrible drivers. I never said that about anything before. I never complained about it. This town has the worst drivers in the world. This town really does have the worst drivers in the world. I mean, there was somebody going down the wrong way. They didn't realize that they were on the other side of the double yellow line, and they were driving into traffic. Anyways, this is gonna have to be a short one because I have to stop at Safeway before I get my water. My coffee. I need ice and I need water. Best secret when you're done shaving? Coconut oil, man. Coconut oil. I ain't lying. Okay. The first read through of Marisol Rivera is almost done. I'm almost at the climactic ending. This ending. So, let me see. When I was writing this, I was like, okay, this is gonna happen. They're gonna do this, and this is gonna happen, and then this is gonna be ending, and it's gonna be, she's gonna do this, and then it's gonna be. It's like I kind of had a fairy tale ending. Then I was writing and almost done, and then got to the end of this chapter and put a period. And I was like, This is my ending. I'm done. This is my ending. Not what I thought. This is my ending. I can't wait to get to it. I mean, I know what happens, but I can't wait to read it today and get to it. It's gonna be good. It's a good ending. All right. So that's all I got. Some shady people. I don't trust people sitting in their cars. Except me. Trust me. I just don't. I always feel like something's going down. Alright. Again, if you want to read the first chapter, which I need to update. But it's a rough draft, but it's still there. The first chapter of Marisol Rivera, the whore, Marisol Rivera. You can go here, and it'll be there. And check it out. See what you think. Well, I'm acting like a crackhead right now, but I just shaved, so my skin is a little irritated. But I screwed up. Here to read the first chapter of Marisol Rivera. It's a rough draft. What are you gonna do? But let me know what you think. Okay? Thank you.